Hello. Hello. What is hello? I mean, I don't know how to. Okay, I think I just finished the setup. Oh, I just can see now is very is not. Oh, my legs. Oh, okay. So it's a different shoes there. Uh, let's join to the game. I'm first time streaming, so I'm very upset a bit. We're gonna see how it's gonna work. I just mute my other monitor because I have a lot of things here, but I never even tried my life to stream. It's the reason because I never think about I'm gonna stream. I did make some videos, but I was thinking, look, I just have no time to making videos because I just want to play. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous because I'm gonna have to talk some things what not everyone likes, and I'm gonna talk about things because maybe you guys who love New Wars not gonna like me that much, but is it or not? Those are true things, and not just my clickbait inventions to try to have. All right. So today's topic, so I just wrote down fresh start, fresh servers vs old servers, aim assist, aimbot, good or bad, war game and what is real behind it now, War Mafia and gold sellers in game, of course. Armor perks matching what is good and what not, items and perk bugs, or even some OPR bugs, and of course, my paladin build. I'm gonna talk a lot about it. All right. So I don't wanna waste your time. Maybe I don't know how long is take this stream. I did not prepare to talk with chat or be somebody live. It's just because I'm lazy to, as I told you, I'm lazy. Just record the video, cut it. Now it's gonna be raw video, and you're gonna see some what things I'm gonna do here, and you're gonna listen my broken English. And yeah, it's not me who is important here, and not my video is important here. Is the things what I'm gonna tell on this video. I'm not hunting nobody's likes or subscribe, because I have no plans in the future to talk or making streams. Maybe just gameplay. Now, this half an hour part, I would like to talk about the console players, and not just console players, the console players and fresh start people who are gonna fresh start this game. And maybe just half an hour if you're interested. Then if you are not an old player, maybe later you're not gonna interested. Um, so it will be fresh. As I read some lot of YouTubes, it will be like I'm not sure about if it's true, but 5, 6 servers, and the new servers capacity I think is the most, or how many people they like between now, as I think is like up to 6,000, if I'm not right. I didn't, because I know there is now a limit much higher than before, because before it was like 2,500. I think 2,000, and they kept like almost two and a half. I think this is because I read a Reddit post. It was a person said this. Sorry, it was a person said like almost 6,000, but it's 4,000 something. So I wasn't sure which one is right. But I'm gonna share you the first picture we're gonna see. So, all right, now let's talk about. I talked to the console players. Get familiar with this picture. I know you guys, veteran players, you're gonna start to laugh now, but get familiar with this screen. Just imagine yourself, you coming home, like I do from the job average time. I start a PC, some of them they start their TV on their console, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever they like, and you're gonna log in, and you already bought the game, and you log in, and you're gonna see this screen. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not gonna tell, oh, just refound the game. No, 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 no. I would like you to enjoy this game, and I try to prepare you what you're gonna expect in the first few days. When you're gonna see this picture, just hold your beer, change your channel, or you just play another game few days. Do not refund. I'm not telling you because the game is dead or whatever. No, it's not that. Not that a kind of what I try to talk. It's just get used to it. Yeah, just get used to it with this, because the veteran players, we're not expecting miracles here to happen. The Blizzard has took almost 20 years to make a fresh start servers and how you call it, the fresh start games, and no issues with the launches, new patch, etc. I'm not gonna believe New World gonna handle it very good. However, if they do, then we will be so happy, and I will be so happy. Trust me, I will be so happy too. So I'm not wish. I'm not telling you because refound the game, don't play New World. No, just if you see this picture or if you see this login thing, do not stress yourself. Just take a day. Just take how you call 1 or 2 days until it's getting everything is fine. Yeah. So that's why just prepare yourself. Don't be upset. Don't be stressed. Don't refund the game. Just wait. Yeah. Few days and that's it. Now is because it will be because it will be fresh servers and old servers. Uh, you're gonna expect for fresh servers that how you call that issue, because maybe won't be able to log. We're gonna expect, I mean veteran players, or I am as a boomer, or maybe I'm not gonna talk everybody's name. I expect even from old servers or legacy servers happening the same. So I'm not stressed myself. I'm gonna get used to it. I'm not every day playing New World, just few hours. Now I'm just came back after maybe months, like half year. So I play whatever I like. I'm not just fixed in one game. Yeah, so I play in whatever I like. Now about fresh servers and old servers. Yeah. So what I would like to recommend to you, maybe do not join all new servers for different reason. But for new console players, I would like to advise join old servers. And why? Because the economy, it will be more stabilized, if I could say that. Lot of new players are still in the old servers, and not that much people gonna borrow disturb you in your playing style. Compare if you log in a fresh servers, there are hundreds of thousands of new players. Thousands, yeah, because as I told you, I think it's more than a 4,000 it will be. And every new quest, every mob, every NPC or every mob, if you want to kill it, they need to wait to respawn, and that will be real annoying to wait for that. And of course, if you join the old server, still it will be players. Still, you can play with your friends. So I think, yeah, the how you call the avoiding fresh new servers, it will be a thing. And it will be another thing too, when here is come the interesting, I think, in my stream, because other day I just logged in on my low character. As I used to have free characters here in this one, and I deleted. I'm gonna tell you why later. So I did log on my low characters in Everfall, and I went in Windsor later, and just I see one player just trade me, and he just trade me like 6k gold and gems and legendary stuff and think like that. I just said, what is something? It's something wrong, or what's going on? I say, no, I'm gonna delete my character. Don't worry. Just you can take your stuff, everything. But I did ask him, why are you gonna delete your characters? I mean, you can still. No. We have already a lot, so we're preparing with our company to play in a new fresh servers. All right, okay, just give me your gold. Don't worry. Now I just log on and I just look into my stuff, what I have. Oh, not much gold, this and this stuff. All right, and it came another guy who just traded me. As I told you, I was with my low level player, and he says, "I said, yeah, here newbie, just take my stuff. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to the fresh start server to bullying the console players." All right, maybe he's a funny guy. So he just traded me 2k gold, not much, and not the gems, legendary stuff like. No, now it doesn't worth that much. Of course, not golden scarab and whatever. It's just like normal stuff. Now, I didn't farm them much, but look, I just bring almost stuff. I get a lot of stuff from them, and not everything from them is a part. Yeah, is they just trade me some stuff. And I told you the lower character, not to this one. And I say, wait a minute, what do you mean you're going to the new fresh server to bullying console players? He said, did you see the end game? Yeah, so we have nothing to do here. We're going to the fresh new servers. All right, but why are you going to the fresh new servers then? I mean, because, okay, enjoying the game, or you like new start? No, I have already like 3 max level characters plus my another account. I will mention because I have 2 accounts as well, and I'm gonna talk about later in war games why I have 2 characters. So he just told me because he going, and all his how you call company, not these ones, not, don't misunderstand, not these ones, or I don't know who's these companies. They just told they have 38, 40 people who making fresh new characters in fresh servers if they could with console players. And they gonna level up quick. No professions, nothing, because he said no point to do any professions because basic you can buy 675 items, yeah, for gears from the how you call fresh, how you call the your fraction, or yeah, fraction, I think, how you call for this vendor who's selling PvP items, 675 faction vendor. Oh yeah, sorry, I think, yeah, the faction vendor. So they're gonna buy some items for there, and after they're gonna start to farm that PvP zone, and they gonna take over the whole server because they gonna try to dominate the server as much as they can. I say, what's the point for it? I mean, well, because the console players is not so experted, they want to beat them in the wars, and they go high level even before console players or new fresh players. They're gonna go in a high level. So technically, just they say we try to bullying console players. He said once in before, so I just repeat myself. Well, this is worse. This kind of players is play New World. Well, yes, you're gonna see later because I was a part of this kind of players. I mean, maybe a year ago, but now I don't play. I play different style. I don't do that anymore. So yeah, and that's why I was telling. So the fresh new servers in a Europe, at least, who knows, maybe in NA servers, they already have plans to rush over console players or just new fresh players with the fresh servers, dominate the whole realm, because in effect, AGS technically they help them by you don't need to craft anything, just go OPR, make a new raid. Oh yeah, a new raid. Let me find if I get the new raid. New world, yeah. New world here. Yeah, so they said about new raid.
Player experience to help introduce players to the world of Eternal. It's beautiful, mysterious, and acts as a great introduction to the deep lore and mechanics of the game. For New World veterans, we have some really awesome endgame experiences playing
and cursed chests.
Yeah, cursed chests. So technically, you have all the how you call, technically all the veteran players, nothing they have absolutely nothing to do, just go in a PvP zone, farm chest, and do raids. Yeah. And here, oh, yeah, I like when
First ever 10-player raid, the Hive of Gorgons. After defeating Medusa in New Olympus, players will learn of a new threat. The Gorgons have risen, and they're raising an army of the Hircine. To stop them, you'll have to assemble a team.
Okay, this is the first part of the raid. Yeah.
Team of powerful players, enter the Hive, and negotiate a gauntlet of challenging puzzles and epic boss.
Challenging puzzles. What? Challenging puzzles, but they're gonna say
the raid has some of the best boss battles yet in New World. They're massive, imposing, and each require a unique strategy to take down.
Wait. Each required new strategy. So it's not just imagine 2006 when 2007, or I think it's 6 already, just went in talking about World of Warcraft and killed one dragon and that's it. Well, that was almost 20 or 90 years ago, yeah, or whatever, 18, yeah. Well, and now you have different strategy for the same raid, and his weight is not stopping here.
Down. In the Hive of Gorgons, there's danger at every turn, with deadly traps to navigate and seemingly impossible mazes to solve.
Impossible maze to solve. So technically, now you have a team, a raid team. Well, you just have to solve puzzles. And as I remember for the Worm raid, yeah, how hard it was. And I think done it once, and there was no pleasure to do that. Even when people get used to it, and they changed the rate, so it was 625 item drops, and later it was 700, I think. Yeah, kind of. Or 645. Well, it was a gap between there. So technically the rate, people, it worth it to do like 3 months.
But the rewards are well worth the effort.
Yeah, the reward. So technically you have, I like when in this morning or yesterday night, Micro, he just counted the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can see an icon. This is a player here. Yeah. You see, it may be somebody holding the camera. Yeah, so I took this joke from Micro, so not my one. So
Exciting new features coming to New World Eternum is
so
our
technically, is a raid.
first ever 10-player
It's
raid,
just
the
pain in
Hive
the
of
butt.
Gorgons. After defeating Medusa in New Olympus, players will learn of a new threat. The Gorgons have risen and they're raising an army of the Hersine. To stop them, you'll have to assemble a team
Okay, so you have trash
of
where you can
powerful
get through on
players,
it.
enter the
That's fine.
Hive, and negotiate a gauntlet of challenging puzzles and epic boss battles.
Challenging puzzles. So that's why I repeat myself. Is something wrong here? I don't think so. Players are gonna like that much. Yeah, and of course we're talking about end game. So yeah, yeah, fresh start. So that's why I'm saying. That's what I tried to say. So the fresh start is really good for hyenas and all the war game and war dominated people who like to ruin the console players, because this is already, I don't think so is a new what I tried to told you about. So be careful about choosing the new servers. And I already spoke with some of the console players, because have some of my friends what they do play a console, and they say, yeah, I'm gonna try it. But those players is you know what they try? They gonna log in. They're gonna do like an hour or two a day, because that is they got time. They have no time for more because they don't want to spend more. It's not like PC players, most of it. Yeah, not talking everybody. They're not gonna sit 8-9 hours in front of, and they're gonna do look, they're gonna do like super tranky jumping around monkey style. They're gonna do like, oh, sword and shield, oh, musket, oh, fine, let's shoot a deer, and that's it. They doesn't care that much about the huge army. Maybe later they says, oh, I want to go to army, and the company players who just play war say, no, you need to have 2 accounts. You need to have meta glass canyon with only, and jump every second. And it's happening like now, because technically not that much, that many players are gonna play wars like now do. So I blame, of course, AGS, and after AGS, those meta glass canyon players, especially PC players, who make so hard and make so enjoyable this game. So look at this guy jumping around, and just imagine lorry drivers or just sausage hands, dads, starting to play with the console and just jumping around, huge, no, left. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna enjoy, not all of them. They just would like to have fun with the game. Oh, look, nice bug. All right, so that's why I try to, you guys, new players or console players, for your safety, just try maybe old servers. That's what I try to say. So yeah, I think that would be much safer for you guys than, or no, or I don't know. You just join the server and just enjoy the game, do some questing, and don't worry about companies and stuff like that, because maybe it will be a trap for you guys. It could be a trap. Sorry, I just need to drink some because I'm talking too much. So yeah, so watch out. Maybe it will be a trap for you, the new servers. All right, what's the next topic? Aim assist aimbot, good or bad? Now here we are, continue my theory against, yeah, I'm anti meta Glass Canyon player. Totally, I hate them. Totally hate them, and because they ruin the game. And this is called aimbot. And think aimbot is just a light from end of the tunnel. And they're gonna ruin all the players. Look at here. No tab lock in PvP. Please do not add aim lock in PvP. Free for up in Island, we will be stacked with the items. Okay, please no lock and the targeting PvP. Those. Let me click one of these. No, okay, who is this? Just let's check who is this. So this is like, as you can see, I think he's a veteran player. He's having 7-year-old Ori account.
But not for me.
He didn't. Okay, so this is a new word? It's not a new word, isn't it?
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
No. So as you can see, the strong, how you call those players. Not there. How do I get? See how many do I
Uh, when New World.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, yeah.
Still thinking about the angry Earth, are you? I'm
This
not
is a new
surprised.
episode. It's going
Eternum is
already.
not a place
So
where one can
PvPX
drop
has
their
been
guard
removed yet.
without consequences.
So that's why I'm taking all of those players who was dominating the whole new world by having lot of characters, different account, just those same players who did the war. Those players are now crying the most. Yeah, those players are crying the most because they are afraid because they cannot dominate anymore, because target locking and aimbotting is ruin their Glass Canyon meta. They're gonna get ruined because like a sausage hands. I don't have sausage hands, but I'm a lorry driver and I'm a gamer and I'm a father, sorry. So now just look at this tiger, yeah? So because I have live stuff, I'm gonna lock fixing. So it will be in the new PvP, not just in PvE. I'm gonna lock fix and I try to hit him. I hit the tiger. You see? So I have no issue to hit. Doesn't matter where it's going. Now look at there. I just have to have click. And I don't care anymore if this new meta players are gonna jump around in every second, you see? Because only thing, and there's another what I want to talk, only thing is just need to lock it. And I'm not gonna care any more about those meta players because aimbot is gonna help me. And help me to have this skill gap. But of course, as you can see, sorry, it's too much. So as you can see, you have chance to dodge. So you have still chance to avoid. Now, as you can see in aimbotting, if you do, but if you dodge in a back, you leaving that, how you call a fighting cube or how you call that area where he can hit with melee. So if you aim locking, you are target. So if you jump, if they jump in a side like I do, or they dodge, you can still targeting. But if they dodge in the back, yeah, you're not gonna hit them like hitbox. Sorry, it's called hitbox. Is that hitbox is too high? So with the ranged, you can still dodge, yeah, but let me just collect this one. So let me show what I'm just talking about. So look, let's talk this a very skilled player. A wolf, I think one of the best, or just this type. So now I targeted, yeah. Now I'm gonna hit. So I'm gonna try to hit. So wherever they are, try to, you see? If he's dodging in the left side or right side, I can still target it. But if he's dodging the back, you can't target it anymore. So you still have chance. And he's by, you see? So if he's jumping the left side or right, so only if you want to avoid with aim bot, if you want to avoid player or melee player, you need just dodge in the back, not on the side. Because now if you see that the cat, it was dodging in the back, so technically he avoid my damage, and it was already aimbotting. So it's really not that big deal. But against the ranged players, because most of that sweaty, nasty oh, I don't have any more how you call PC root wars. So those sweaty Glass Canyon meta players, the most of them, they playing fire stuff or bow or musket. Now against those one, this aimbot is just perfect. So now I lock the target, and whatever it does, I can still hit it. So I don't have to care anymore with dodging that much or super skilling left or right. I just click and you go hit, and that's it. But you still have chance to dodge. So any projectile can be dodged if you're pressing. But of course, you're gonna out of the stamina while, so you cannot dodge for infinite, but I still have a better chance. So now I think this aimbot, yeah. Oh, did I close it? Oh, geez. So, oh, let me see that. That's why I'm not good on everything. All right. So, yeah, I closed it. So that's why I said aimbot, I think it's gonna close the gap between that meta Glass Canyon players, console players, and let's call myself an ordinary, easygoing noob player. I can't describe better than this like myself. I'm a noob player. But I still, if I'm use aimbot, between that super Glass Canyon guy who click every each second a dodge against my attack, I can reach them. And that will gonna help me a lot. So that's why I said aimbot is all aimbotting system is against those players who ruined all New World in the last 1.5 years. Because those players was crying because my heavy build paladin healer they couldn't kill. However, they didn't see, because I couldn't kill them either, so it was like a super tanky healer. Yeah, it was nothing more. I didn't kill hundreds of players in the same time. No, I just was unkillable before they not nerfed the heavy. Yeah, before they didn't nerf. I mean, let me see that. Look, light players have basic damage 50% more, 30% more heal. Yeah? Now, dodge costs 50 stamina. Dodge is 100% avoiding any damage. 100% you avoid, I think, almost any damage, not maybe a rare damage. What about heavy? What about heavy players? Heavy players minus 15% and minus 30% outgoing healing. And this block stability is just Kopu. I already logged in on my, I tried with wall using full light equipment, of course went medium, and it was more stability, or just a bit little, no, not more, sorry, just a bit little different about heavy, only 11%. So that means a heavy attack, free heavy attack 2.5, or free because if I'm using wall, free heavy attack gonna broke my shield, in a light attack 2.5. I mean, in a light equip mode, which will gonna cost medium if I have light equipment with the shield, with the wall shield, because I have more stamina, yeah. Only just 2.5. So technically, AGS who was ruined the game, because why we jumping around in yoga pants, they have more damage than a knight who, let's say both of were wearing a sword. Yeah, sword and shield. Cool. Or they have a Warhammer or the Great Axe. They have more damage who has the Great Axe. They have more outgoing healing who using Great Axe. Why they should need? Why? Because I saw already players who don't have zero focus and using spare with life stuff, and they doing more healing with zero focus when if I put my paladin almost 100 of focus, and they do same healing if I do zero focus. So there's now those skilled, because it technically is more skilled than me, because they are much better finger, light and light take them job around and just how you call do all the things. They just a bit skilled than me. It's true, but look at those players. I mean, we we have no real database about how many new world players there are, because this is now is estimated and not the true numbers, because I think they just stopped. So look at those meta glass players, and I mean not just because of them, but they helped a lot, because those meta glass players, they killed, I can say 100%, the chance for any noob or ordinary players to join war. And companies. Now, my other topic is start war game and what's behind it now. War Mafia and gold sellers. Now, I used to play war. Now, I think, how should I start? I see many streamers around. Micro, Liquid, they say it's because they play already war and they're not hiding themselves. Liquid even, he say because they have 2 characters or who knows how many more. Micro, he says as well, because he have multiple characters. I don't know how many, maybe 1 or 2, doesn't matter. I'm not pointing on them. Those people who was already talking about it. And many other players, they not even talk about what's going on in the war. Like 1 year ago, I joined to the company, and they says, look, Altar, if you want to play, we don't like your shitty paladin stuff. Okay, I get it. This is my stuff. I like it. Doesn't matter. Because they nerf or healing and blah blah blah. Okay, I understand. We need you as a full tank. Okay, fine. But you need to have 1 more character. Okay, fine. I'm making it. That's fine. It's 2 weeks, and I go, yeah, but and after, I'm not sure, on a year before, they have a restriction because per account you couldn't join some wars. If I'm right, yeah, by account. So they asked, you don't have to, but it was, how you call, a mandatory for those companies. If you would like to participate the war, you have to have a second account, and the second account 2 more characters. So technically, 1 year ago, I used to have 4 characters to participate daily at least 2 wars. Now that happened when I get lucky to have almost millions of gold. Not just me, somebody have 20 millions of gold or whatever for different companies. And it was real behind that War Mafia. And not that much streamers was talking about. Now I have no interest to do war because I get sick of it. just because I knew what is a real true about these war things. Because now, if any company want to do a war, they have at least 2 or 3 characters. Yeah, that's why people now deleting the third characters. Make sure they can go in there. And because they have different account, most of them, it was easy they gonna dominate all. Because console players, they're not gonna borrow to buy 2 times a game. What? I'm stupid. Why should buy? Is not enough one? They happy if they can play 1 or 2 hour. Yeah, so that's why I say, because it will be a big gap between console players and PC players. I'm not gonna lie to you. I bought 1 year and a half, or maybe before I went to the war companies, I bought gold with money from a website. You know what I'm talking. I'm not promoting. I'm telling what I did myself, and not I telling you what I heard. I telling what I bought gold. It's a funny thing. When I was joined with a second account, and we made wars, the war people get paid. We got paid 50, 60, 100k, depends how much war you join, and you make a really nice gold, almost 50k or not more. People who was a bit more important, like I wasn't that much, because I'm a person who played almost heavy, maybe medium most of the time. So they was tank. I was lucky because one of the friend, he joined that war and he helped me. Other way it was so hard to get a tank position, because technically you didn't need that much skill, and I was there. I'm telling you, I wasn't that skilled. I didn't, because I don't know how to describe. I wasn't even interested to having that jumpy monkey yoga pants skill guy, and wasn't no interest. I like heavy sword and shield, like boomers like do. I know I'm over close to the 50 and year old, 50-year-old, and I don't like this jumping around style. So what I try to say about the God Sellers. Interesting, it was a very funny name. It was level 30 character who it was a typical very I don't want to tell now, but it was a typical name, character name. It was like kind of like I don't know. It was a few letters. It was remind me. So I'm sorry. So that's why I know as a fact. I think it's called Space Pants. I'm not sure how it called. It was funny. It was kind of this funny name for that level 35 character, level 35 character. And this guy, he was, it was in that website. I was using the same person. I mean, same gold selling thing. And that guy who was sold me the gold, I said it. And that guy, a year after, when I was joined to the war for my second account, one of the Friday, I don't know, he said, "Oh right, okay, let's guy, we meet in Everfall. I'm not gonna trade you a guy." And same Space Pants guy invited us, the rest of the raid, 50 people who just joined in the war, and he just traded us 75k golds. It's the same person who gave me later the gold for the war, who I bought from them for money, the gold. Now I don't do that, as you can see. Now I don't bother about spending money to be, because I have no interest to be above anybody in this game, because I don't care that much this game anymore to be that how you call in advance or trying to get, because I don't want to spend. And I still have some good golds in my old account, so technically no point to use them. But I would like to say, a fresh start servers, if there are any sweaty hard console players, they jump in the same mistake like I did. And those War Mafia gold sellers, this is rude if I calling them, but this is the truth. They feel, because if they found customers, they're gonna starting again same circle. Now, if people don't buy gold because the game is in that state, whatever it is, if there are no customers who would like to gold, they no point to have that War Mafia. Once, if the game is starting to be better, people are gonna need it gold, and they're gonna try to buy gold, and War Mafia comes again alive. But thanks to AGS, that was implemented, because now you can do almost how you call, almost 1,000, 2,000 gold. You see? Oh, I didn't want to open this one. So you can make good gold now just by farming. So that was implemented after a year or 2 years ago. So yeah, AGS is trying to fix some of them, this gold seller thing, but that was the truth. And that's why I'm telling my point about the first one. If that new players, or just new console players or new PC players, they're gonna jump in the same mistake like I did, the War Mafia in same fresh servers, they're gonna take a life and take a birth, or they're gonna start to live, like parasites in any good healthy body, because they like healthy body. These are parasites as well. So yeah. Yeah, that's why I said maybe not everybody gonna likes my video, if somebody even gonna see it. I don't know. Have to see if it still will be watchable later. I hope so. It will be, because I was recorded. If is YouTube not automatically record it, I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna upload it myself. Okay, now let's talk about what I told you about the perks. All right, now let's start about some bugs. As you know, even Micro, he was talking about, and I saw OPR. I have some OPR videos, but it's too much. Maybe I don't want to keep so long this video. So now is the new meta. If you don't know, in OPR and War, to having 15-20% more damage in top of the light glass canyon build. Be attention if you took off one weapon. I did test if I took out one item or gear here, armor. I tried if I took one off the ring or jewelry. None of them working as well if you took out one weapon. So technically you're gonna fight with one weapon. In this way, because even this information I told you is not just, but I heard first from Micro, the YouTuber, and so not I was invented this one, and I did already test it, so I can prove it, because it's exists. And what I did say, what I tried to say, and yeah, I saw it in Reddit. So yeah, so the best way is working if you take off one of your weapon. So you leave like musket, bow, fire stuff, gray text, and some of the spares, but I think the previous one I told you is the meta to using one weapon. You take almost between 15-20% less damage, yeah, and you do more damage. Now, check it out. Where is my live stuff? So check it out with almost 3k armor. I don't know which elementary version I was there. Trust. I got hit other day. I'm not sure if I recorded that one. It would take me just too much to find this in that position. I take me with no headshot in a front, a bow with 10k damage in a heavy. Now I did check back. It was another 15k absorb. Technically, it's impossible to do that. But I get hit. Almost half of my HP each went down just from one hit. Maybe it was elemental. I wasn't elemental damage there, but come on. I wasn't full heavy. And I just tried to find this guy, and I saw only bow on him. Maybe it was Reaper or not, but he didn't run with Reaper away. Because I tried to hit, but of course they jump away, they just run. And he tried to jumping and hitting me and just hit 6. It was a heavy attack, definitely. Yeah, it was a heavy attack, not a light attack. I think, whatever. So now, this is a new meta for wars and OPR. And technically, why? Because the general item, if you put like a low item, yeah, if you put a very low item, what I did tried already, if you put a very low item, that is still upgraded to 675. Yeah, 675. I got here, I tried it already. So even if you put a low level life stuff or whatever, just a second weapon you needed, they're gonna be upgraded to 675. So, but if you take it down, the game won't be able to boost your gear score. So is apply that bug. Technically, is maybe not a bug. Is the AGS implemented for a reason, for maybe help low level players. So that is. So now if you have, it doesn't have that much in my paladin style because that few percent damage increase and how you call damage reduce are gonna cover with my life stuff. So so yeah, it's not gonna, it won't help that much for me. If it would, I would use it definitely. So I'm not gonna lie to you. So, but unfortunately, it doesn't help it that much. Yeah, this is the bug. Another bug, what I was telling you, the wall. After my testing, I did few hours testing. I don't know, maybe for others, but I did testing a lot. That chromatic yard, it doesn't work. So that 25% less damage from elemental, it just doesn't work. I don't know why or why. I just tried it, put it down, take it down without the, it just couldn't, it just doesn't work. So I think after my testing, not just because I think, after my test, is still not working this one. Is still not working this one. So yeah. Another thing, what I have to tell you as a fact, because I try to maybe close because soon, I didn't know it will be take so much. I don't want to bother to find some videos because I have a lot of videos to making. So I'm gonna tell you, well, I closed again. Come on. Oh, that's why I'm so noob. Okay, I accept it. So after my test, where is them? What is that? What is that? What is that? So, elementary version. If you can see in New World Body, even those websites I found thanks to Micro. So I'm not trying to be bumplicker, but he just gave me a lot of information what I found useful. Elemental resistance, elemental, where I found elemental, we're gonna Elemental aversion. How is? I'm not good in English. Yeah, elemental aversion. Okay, sorry, aversion. Aversion. Yeah. So base damage reduction. Base damage reduction 0.02. Now open another new board body and opal. Ah, yes. At least something I know. I'm surprised. 0.25. So technically, ABS absorb damage. So we have two absorb damage here. The base damage reduction. This is says base damage reduction. This is says absorb. Now, first of all, the numbers it says 2.5 or 4.5. One of them is absorb, another one is just damage reduction. But very interesting because they're not gonna work together. You believe me or not, they don't give that much. So I make some numbers. I can't show you because I just wrote down here and I did a video, but whatever. So elemental version and gems. One of them, I telling some numbers. So the gem, same armor. One of them it was no full with elemental version and no enchanted light, just normal how you call heavy build, heavy. And another one it was full with elemental gem, full with element this opal gem, yeah. Is it opal? Because I just wrote down here because I don't want to say the yeah, pristine opal, yeah. Those ones is do more absorb than elemental version, and one of them is they 1000. It's interesting there because is even the absorb of the mount is different. So, but or how should I say, because a bit complicated. So first of all, the same gem is absorbing more if your armor is more. Yeah. So I don't know how to say, because maybe I'm getting lost in too complicated things, and I didn't. I should make I call like a note, and you're gonna see the numbers because it's too much number here. But in example, in a light attack, when you have elemental version, you're getting 1,400. I don't know, maybe just wrote down in a paint, and maybe you understand it better. I'm gonna spend another time just explain this, because it's not so easy. So behind all this bullshit, not bullshit, sorry, behind all the blah blah and all the things what I was telling you before, I like more to get deep in the heavy armor or the armor things. Oh, Jesus, that's why you can see, because I'm not prepared for all the things here. So elemental aversion, in example 1004, this is absorb, and took it 1085 damage. Oh Jesus. Okay, whatever. This was some numbers. This is what was a heavy attack, so it is all heavy armor. Heavy armor. I think I don't know how to write heavy. This is all heavy armor, and this is gem. Yeah, the elemental gem. 1036 absorb, kind of, or damage reduction. 1770 the damage with heavy. I have some dyslexia, so sorry. R more, whatever. So, as you can see, this is all heavy, yeah? So, this is like, do you understand the way? Because it could be more buffed or more there, but just understand the way. So, the gem, if you have just elemental gem, you taking and it was the same damage source. It was the same person in the same position, the same item, the same bow, elemental bow that did lighting damage. What you do, I think, what it's called, I forget his name. So the damage source, it was the same. He didn't moved, he didn't jumped. The distance, it was same, yeah. Same light attack, 3 or 4 light attack, and the result is this. And I did heavy armor, yeah, and heavy armor, and this was the result. Now, it's interesting, how could the same person hit different amount of damage if I have different absorb? Now, here we come. The gem is absorb, the elemental is base damage reduction. So kind of two difference, but unfortunately, you believe or not, if I put elemental aversion plus gem absorb plus gem, it was 918 absorb 1672. Only just for this topic I can spend like hours, so I try to not. So on heavy are more. Sorry if maybe I'm not good in English grammar, or you maybe understand my point. So technically, how could become this? So this was, as I told you, the same source. No, and it was not first hit. It was like 3-4 hit consecutive. So it was no empower on the damage source. He wasn't dodging. I know you're gonna tell me after 10 seconds, all the damage is higher for the bow, and after 30 seconds, all constitution. Constitution. How you call? Sorry, I just maybe trying. How you call? Constitution. Okay, yeah. So I just not talking trash. So after constitution, or after 30 seconds, every 60% of the, yeah. But we tried this number on 3 or 4 attack. So elemental aversion and gem is not worth to use that in together, because you don't have that much absorb from the end. Telling you different number. This was I did in the video. I can see by later when I got time, and if it's working that live streaming stuff, I gonna drive deep into, because this is what I like to do, to counting heavy armor and medium armor damage absorb and die, because that's why in a war that I used to play the separate is I told in another video, I was testing a lot which armor is best for heavy medium. Light, I didn't bother with light because light is need more freedom, not absorb things. So so what is the good perk for the armor? So this is effect. Yeah, this is elemental version plus gem. Technically, it doesn't do that much absorb. Doesn't do that much together. So better if you use separate. Yeah, because together it it is not. Yeah, I'm getting tired. So together it doesn't do that much. What it should be like 600 if I give these numbers to the chat GPT and I want to calculate. Maybe I'm stupid to calculate. Let's ask chat GPT. And he says, because technically it should be 600 something, but where is that? But it's different. This is absorb 0.25, so 25% by dating. And here is 0.2 base damage reduction, not absorb. So it's a different type and is not even boost each other. So yeah, that's why I'm telling a different because it's not easy to get there. And it's same same about the same things, the light and the enchanted, look at here, and light and heavy. It is base damage is 30%. It says this is by the number you can see is 30% base damage, not damage absorb, base damage. But if you put enchanted like I did, because I did test other day, where you are, I did test other day, and I put with where I am here, not here, come on, oh, enchanted. So I tried enchanted ward with that physical damage reduction, and it didn't give me the same numbers. It was totally, it's almost the same. It was 1000. So even if you use physical to physical gem, they looks like they have like a diminishing return. So that's mean they not adding each other that much. So it's better, the better combination if you use like elemental with trust condition, in example. Because if you use same type of absorb or damage base, it looks like they like not covering each other properly. So hope you understand some what I tried to say, and did you get? And I still gonna test more, and I gonna do more tests in different. And maybe I gonna stop a while and wait to the release, and I started to testing more things. All right, now what did I try to say more about the armor? Yeah, so the best mitigation in the game, in this game, is the armor, and I'm talking about this armor. So if you do, I don't have now but if you, in example, don't play sword and shield, would like to play AG, Ice Gauntlet, Void Gauntlet as a tank, because I saw some people they playing tank like this. Higher armor is give you more damage reduce, better than any absorb thing, because more armor you got, it makes sense, hope so. More armor you got, more damage absorb, and not the gem, because you're gonna think, oh, 4.5% base damage, because now I'm telling you base elemental attacks and just range. So even like this one is even good for against Greatex. Greatex with this element, fire stuff, Greatex where you're playing. This one is even, but don't forget they are for no, this one. They are for base damage, not damage absorb. However, as I told you, They still covering each other, unfortunately, or they not covering, or they touching. I don't know what I should they not multiplicative. So one, not 1 plus 1 is equal to to, I don't know how to say that, is they like an example, 1 plus 1 equal 1.5. I don't know. I kind of, maybe you have better how you call definition for it, but this is the result what I told you in numbers. So that is true numbers. So this armor, using armor is much better. So in example, if I put this one and some feet, doesn't matter, one 3000, and I'm using my best earring and the orb, I'm getting 4000 armor. This armor is all more than 50% damage reduction general, because it's almost the same number for elemental psychic. Much better than using any elemental gem or any. And more armor you got, those absorb, they help you more. So what I try to say, in example, for tanks, if you want, do more damage with light and heavy attacks, yeah, but try to boost your armor with abilities. So don't do damage with ability, do armor buff with ability and damage with light or heavy attacks, because those armors, what is here and here, they can boost you high up to 8k armor if you're using this one, yeah, as tank. So why I'd say it, because this armor is much better than the wall, because the same thing, chromatic ward in my test doesn't work, 1 point, and another point, armor with armor fortification buffs, they are much better and more absorbed than anything else in the game. And unfortunately, these numbers doesn't show up here. It's only just the elemental gem resistance, psychical damage resistance. What is interesting, the game is, you see, the game is counting in the same bracket. So if I put slash resistance, I have a F here, slash resistance is same for bleeding, as you know, yeah? Slash is reducing the bleeding as well. But they have resistance. So elemental and damage resistance. Okay, I don't want to make myself more complicated with that. Okay, so tanks for heavy armor, I think this legendary is the best. Yeah, this is the best, better than any else. Better. So if you want to do damage, do with weapon, not not the flail. Just because I play paladin. Whatever the sword and shield or whatever, those ones do much more damage. Yeah, and use void dark plate because it do the armor. Yes, I saw the new one is coming with that purification reduce, but I'm gonna change this amulet with purification, the third one. Yeah, instead of slash protection, I'm gonna change the purification because that buff reduction is more important. You see, invigorate, but yeah, let me try to finish quick because it's gonna take me maybe days to if I want to talk about everything now, and I'm so nervous because my first life here. So excuse me if my English is that broken. I'm gonna still stay broken with my, because I am broken. Whatever. I hope the quality is good. Okay, what I try. Oh yeah, maybe healers, I have a good things, and in the future of the new world, I have something very interesting. As I told you, use the weapon for the weapon perk to do more damage. I have this. All right, whatever. I just put it now here. I have this unmoved. This is the key for the next meta builds. What I'm saying now. Let's test. And you're gonna see what I'm now AGS or even micro. I don't know. I just listening few hours, guys. So I just all the weapons in a new game. You're gonna do stagging. They're gonna do that. What is mean? So if is this guy, you're gonna hit me, and you are no paladin. Just play your normal build, yeah. Just normal. Forget about paladin. Yeah, this is my one, and you don't have to do that. You are playing sword and shield or whatever you like. And I know in the OPR or in the damage, when you try to drink, you see, this time I was possible to drink a potion, but if somebody, two of them, they try to hit you, yeah, you won't be able to use potion because every attack is like mini kick or mini stun or mini kick, maybe there. They do a lot of mini kicks, so you won't be able to use that. In all damage type, you're gonna do now stagging. So you're gonna, if I hit, like look this guy, you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna move. They're gonna kick me. And if you don't have grit for each your action, like here, look at this. You see? I couldn't use the splashlight because he just kicked me. Now I was able to do that. It's same with if you gonna do any healer now. He wasn't sure all ranged, but some ranged, I think musket, they gonna do definitely stagging. So if you wanna use healing and two of them they try to hit you, you won't be able to do heal because they doing that mini kicks. So it doesn't matter if you put how many huge boost, how many super perks you're gonna do in your healing. When you try to do any healing or just any potion to drink or just do the normal attacks, you see, I couldn't hit this guy just a normal attack because he did a kick on me. Now, and this is the base of, so that's why my advice, of course, end game content, not for the low levels, because you don't have this artifact in low levels. So, oh, come on, you follow me here. Shh, go back. Now, I'm gonna use this unmoved. I didn't finish them. And I just realized, top off to use invigorate as max as I can, because invigorate, you know, there are two types. Okay, there's so many things to talk. It's too you don't have that much. But Michael is the only artifact who on block lose one dead buff. But it's interesting, you're not just losing dead buff, you're losing all dots as well. So Michael is the best shield in the whole game, because it just clears you from everything. Each hit, poison, burning, slow, damage reduce, whatever, healing reduce, decrease. But we have invigorate and vigorate. I don't have vigor. I think I have vigor. Yeah, vigor. Sorry, they are different. One is dot. Vigor is for dot, burn, bleed, poison, and invigorate. Where you are is for disease, exhaust, rend. Yeah, disease is for healing reduce. I think, or weaken. Yeah, weaken, disease, exhaust. So Michael is clear all of them. And invigorate is clear like damage red, weakener, disease, exhaust, and rend, what is meaning even healing reduce. So this is one important, I think, from each, even from light, medium, and heavy as well. Invigorate it must. So this is to heal myself for not just heavy, all kind of healer. You can use this heavy food, even if light, you want to be light, I think. I think you able to use. I'm not sure. I know, don't argue with me. I don't use that much. I don't use that much light, but medium you sure. So look at this. I got unmoved. You see? I don't care anymore about the kicks. I mean, he do that. How you call like if I do this, how you call? You're gonna still knock me down, but not gonna do that mini kick. So technically, let me see if before he jumps. Okay, come on, jump now. Okay, now. Oh, look, I was wrong. Or I did press in the wrong one. Oh no, because he knocked me down. Yeah, that's why, because he knocked me down. Yeah, he's knocking me down. But they able to knock me down. Yeah, but they won't do that mini kicks. So technically, I will be able to use and damage without that mini kicks, because that. So he able to knock me down. Yeah, knock me down is true, but he won't be able to do that mini hits, like, you know, like if you do just simple attack with let me see, I can kill this elephant. Yeah, I think she should be fine. I mean, maybe I drink a focus. So yeah, so this item, it let me to cast. Oh, come on. So this item, it would be let me to do easy damage, because nobody gonna able to do like mini kicks, you know, the. So they knock me down, they can able to stun, but I'm gonna show you. I have one ability that's technically I will be like a true paladin. So this item, like this one, look. Yeah, so this ability is gonna make me to be almost unmoved. Not even by I'm gonna show you once. I just need to loot this one. Still need some gold. Yeah. So this ability from Vortex is give me this clean set Cron control status effect. Immune to them. Root, stun, slow. Unfortunately, to knock is not. Unfortunately, knock is not, but up to 5 seconds. So as you can see, up to 5 seconds, yeah, I won't be able to stun, so just able to press splash light. Yeah, and we're gonna know splash light you're gonna have in open beta. Active splash light ticker a blast around the player, 25% weapon damage, and push all enemies 3 radius back. 3 meter radius back. 3 meter radius back, 2.5 meter. What? Or 3 meter radius? In a 3 meter radius, 2.5 meter back. So yeah, anybody who gonna stay around 3 meter me is not that much, because this is only just 2.5 meter radius. Just healing, isn't it? No, oh, okay, so this is better now. And what radius is this one? 3 meter. Oh, wow. Okay. So technically, look, this radius, it will be pushed back all the players who gonna be around me. So once I use Vortex, I'm gonna use this, and all guys who just pushed back. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna love Paladin. So yeah, be aware this one, because this one could be a very useful, because as I told you, if you get mini kicks, you're gonna miss some abilities or there, but of course you won't be, you will be able to be stunned and knocked down, but not pushed. So technically you're gonna free able to do drink your potion. Yeah, in meantime I was talking about the paladin too. So yeah, later when I maybe next week, or if he's this live, he gonna, and I'm not maybe I didn't record my toilet or my bank account. Hope so, because I'm very noob in this streaming. I'm gonna check how is this streaming went over, and I'll start. I have to prepare some food for the kids. So yeah, so I'm Altar. I'm gonna play heavy or medium armor. Most of paladins, what is mean healing and heavy. In OPRs, in Wars PvP, I'm gonna ignore wars. I'm sick of that. Or I just already told you why. And yeah, we're gonna see you. I don't know. I hope so. Hope so you did chose what you some good information in this video. Well, who knows? I'm sure a lot of people gonna hate me now. Once because I told the truth. Second one, people they're gonna think I lie. But I tell you now, I don't prepare. I'm not done this video for subscribe or like. I would not stream for income, or I have no plan to be a streamer. I'm just nobody. No, I'm just a player and a nobody in point of streaming, and nothing more. So I'm gonna keep myself on this. Yeah. So thank you very much, and hope so it was interesting what I just tried to tell you. And next time I'm gonna will be more prepared what I'm gonna tell. Thank you. Bye.